Murray finally with his first point.
But the dilemma you have when you double team Trae Young out front, somebody's going to be open, or when you don't,
Kid playing with confidence.
he's made. But that's part of the process. He's on the 4-year deal. He's good. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens on this, but he's going to be excellent in this.
What did Quinn Snyder say as you see Jaylen Brown 4-4 here to start the game? They struggled to contain the
Dish. Capella. Change as well. Saddiq Bey into the game for Atlanta.
And you'll see Saddiq Bey come in.
Young on the launch. Splash. Starting to pick up the pace after they missed their first 5 threes. Brogdon. And a rebound cleared by Collins. Jimmy, what have you seen the last couple of minutes?
Well, I've seen the pressure for the Boston Celtics.
2021, and we're underway from Boston. What should we pay attention to early on in this game?
To me, it comes down to can Atlanta defend well enough, and can that man, Trae Young.
Like he's at his. Derek White, folks. Shades of. I don't know. I feel like I'm watching a form of Dennis Johnson tonight as a Kongwu.
Yeah. And Derek White, his growth, not just in his game, but more mentally. How comfortable he feels this year as compared to last year is evident in his play right now in the playoffs.
Celtics wanted to travel on Young. Murray lines it up. Cook it. A triple.
Jalen Johnson gives Atlanta another deep hit. That's his 3rd 3 already.
You love the ball movement of the Celtics. You make a mistake, a half a step, they make the pass to the 3-man, and he looks like he's wide open by himself. And they're shooting, he's wide open by himself, and they're shooting the lights out.
Just the other night, Milwaukee at 25, tying an NBA record. The Celtics are on pace to break that right now. Johnson an open look, and he answers.
1-footer, fadeaway, falls for it.
You're DeJounte Murray, don't take your foot off the pedal. Keep pressing the action. He's the only person for Atlanta that's got it going.
Make it sick.
His total game this year is excellent.
Horford, longtime Atlanta Hawk, missed the 3-ball. It's been his first 9 years with the Hawks, went to the playoffs 8 times. Here's DeJounte Murray in the paint.
Jaylen Brown, silky smooth mid-range J, not that time as well. Atlanta, keep in mind, a beautiful dish.
Can turn into double digits rather quick.
And White loses the ball going to the rim. He was just called for his 3rd foul on the other end. Young, hesitation, White.
Never discount that Miami Heat team. And remember, they took this Celtics team to 7 and had a shot to win. And, you know, you look at the lack of transition points. A lot of it is this Hawks team, they don't have runners. They don't have guys that get out and fill the lane. As Collins able to get
and grow with that, because they can be a dynamic force together, but they have to understand the knowledge it takes to be able to give the ball up but yet still be effective.
Just think of all they have invested in this kid Murray. Fading away, gets this.
Giving up that turnover close to half court allows Boston an easier opportunity on the offensive end.
Little 2-man action, Young to Collins. Man action, Young to Collins. Who can... Al Horford, first 9 years of his career in Atlanta. Multiple All-Stars. Massive play. Collins!
well enough, and can that man, Trae Young, find that there, guys? You do a good job on the first level of defense, but you got to finish it by securing that defensive backboard.
Here's a floater by Young, and he's off. And been a winner by Young, and he's off.
And been a winner literally everywhere he's been. Remember, 2 national championships in college at Florida, and has continued those winning ways here in the NBA.
Looks like it may be having a little bit of an effect on Jason Tatum. He's 6'9".
Well, he's got great size, but he's also got good lateral quickness and a level of physicality that you have strong. Try to build some momentum, get that lead under 10.
Young almost lost it. Third the corner hard. Somehow controlled it and banks it in.
12-0 run for the Celtics. Remember, they had big leads in Game 1 and Game 2. Hawks could never quite dig themselves out of the hole. Hunter, the push shot. And Williams catches it. Could not reverse it home. Looked like he was in between a slam and a layup.
He got caught, and when you're in between, he didn't get either one.
Murray penetrates. Alfred's finals.
I mean, that's when I was young watching. I think that might have been on NBC at the time. Probably.
That might have been CBS.
Oh, CBS. It's just something about that, and something about the long arms and athleticism of Tatum took that away.
Lob it in for Capella. Shot clock at 10. We are under 9 minutes to go in the third. Young. Drive in traffic. Finishes at the rim. 19 for Smart. Celtics in front. Young answers.
Has gone for a steal and come up short and opened up the driving lane for the offensive player he is guarding.
Young puts it up and in.
Let me tell you at the top, they average 16 makes and 42 attempts. And they've got 15 in the ring.
But a big focus on that second unit, telling me when Trey went out, that second unit found a groove. So it's about knowing your personnel, knowing your tendency, and just being more alert, Dave.
Boston trying to go up 3-0 in the series. Boston back within 5.
Yeah, but Atlanta's got to, come out here now and be mentally tough. He just played a perfect half, but the big thing is don't let up.
DeJounte Murray.
What happened was they took that unit out and they put in that second group of 4 guys, and they showed you what they were in the paint all the time.
We'll see if Quinn Snyder goes back to that group soon. There's a 3, and it goes for John Collins.
Penetration. You see it right there.
Did run into Capella. You wonder if that caused some contact. Here's Young.
The defender gave up on the cut. He was still standing out by the foul line.
Murray gets into the lane again, probing, and somehow gets to the too strong on the 3. And Okongwu gets the rebound. A lot of one-and-dones for Boston right now. Good defensive glass attack by the Hawks. Here's Young penetrating, goes to the left, and it's up and good.
A lot of credit. The athleticism to retreat the ball and have a potential reversal.
Meanwhile, third block for Okongwu. Murray over 2 Celtics.
For Atlanta, that Murray catches the ball.
On the switch, Horford's got Young again. Shot clock at 8. Good defense by Horford. Forcing Young back out of the perimeter. Sights in. Three's good! Trey Young.
You're just shooter open shot. Pass when they help. Just keep it to the basics. Keep it simple. Got to be a lot cleaner with Tatum, too. Make it more difficult on him. They obviously got a lot out of our turnovers, so we on that area, too.
5 turnovers in the first half. They've turned it over 4 times already here in the third quarter. It's been sloppy both ways. Bogdanovich had a hand on Smarter with 62 of them. Plus 26 in that category. Murray, circuitous route. Gives it up to Hunter. Up and down, dipping inside for 2.
Now we talk about the Atlanta Hawks. They have an outstanding offense. Their offense has to be their defense at times. One thing they cannot do, but they took 3 L's, right? That's not success. That means that, he was able to score and do some things, but his team lost every single game.
Young. Okay coming off the bench. Right. That more than anything else. People say, I want to win, but they want to win on their own terms. And when it doesn't happen on their own terms, they're not happy. That's not the case for Brogdon.
He's giving the Celtics a 2-point lead. Bogdanovich into the paint. Underneath, Okongwu, boy, this kid playing. That was Boston's 7th offensive rebound of the half. It's led to 11 second chance points. Young
struggle to contain the dribble.
Great pace to this game. Not a lot of whistles early.
No, and I think that benefits Atlanta because they're the least physical of the 2 teams.
Hunter knocks it down.
Shot to win is John Collins. Well, that's a welcome.
Chuck. Is Mark Jackson the inventor of the teardrop, the floater?
He's one of the guys I remember most.
Hunter the other way. 44-41.
And how about Al Horford on that possession, defensively and leading the transition?
Collins a jumper. And hit
triple matches. But the Celtics still so good that they're able to recover and come up with the block that led to the transition.
And the crowd back into it now. 84-76. Hunter, 11-footer, pure.
In his own right.
86-78. Young Leads the speed. Nice look. Up and in for Okongwu. Trae Young.
Really good defense, but just better offensive execution by the Celtics.
He's got 8 points, 2 of 4 from the three-point line this evening. Wide open. And this one goes down.
Opportunity. And a great read by Tatum.
He has 35. Collins in the corner. That's it.
Drains the triple.
This Boston team just hit you from so many different directions, whether it's Brown, Brogdon, White, it could be Tatum.
Young draws defenders, and Hunter.
With the floater, it's good.
That's his game right there. He attempted 5 a game, shot it at 44% for a big man.
He was second in the NBA in three-point shooting.
Nice pass.
Brown, it's 3-2 Boston. Jaylen Brown routinely sees the ball go in.
Even through that mask he's been wearing since February now. Here's Young. Passes on the floater, out of the bucket.
And it's definitely a complete 180, man. And that's exactly what I expected to see. A lot of times in these playoff games, when a team gets beat or blown out or embarrassed like that, that next game, they come in with a little bit of extra.
Hunter knocks down the jump with 18. Tatum with 21. White with 19. Robert Williams and Smarty-Chev 10.
In waves, and it's all predicated on their defense. They're so active, deflections, they're physical, and they are committed.
16-4 run. There's that teardrop from Young.
To 3. Rebounded by Hunter. Atlanta went 15 of 34 from three-point territory on Friday night.
On game 2, they shot 48. You see Trae Young able
Hot hand. The drive and pull-up. It's good. Smart.
pivot foot.
That is the 6th Boston turnover. Trae Young has 8 assists in his first half. Could this be 9? Yes.
Boston swept the season series between these teams. Celtics, their most regular season win since the 08-09 season. And
able to cover the timeout.
Hey, man, he made me want to think about it a little bit.
Trae Young curls into the paint, outside to Collins. That's a 3, and he's...
Okay, only 3 for 8 from behind the 3-point line in those 5 turnovers. Atlanta was much more efficient. Didn't turn it over. Got stops when they needed to.
Young. Beautiful dish.
Off the bench, 25 years old, undrafted. Got a nice new deal this season. Top of the arc fade. And hits.
That 3 bars.
Out tomorrow night at home.
Championship DNA, understanding how to play in pressure situations. Thought it was a favorable matchup for Golden State.
Murray finally with his first.
Young down the lane. Again. 2:50 to go. 12-2 run for Atlanta. Here's Young. Fires a 3. And hits.
Rhythm dribble going to his right. It's always easier for a right-handed player to be able to knock that shot in.
A cross by Murray.
Well,
matching their largest lead, Michael Scala is now in for Boston. So Joe Mazzulla going a little deeper with the bigs. Hunter. They give him that.
Here's DeJounte Murray in the paint. 4 to 7 threes already for Boston and 3 for Tatum.
Is this amazing? Now you can understand why they're second in the league and attempting 42 a game.
Again, Tatum and Brown as the 3 go. And he answers from deep. Williams setting up the shooters.
The screens are outstanding.
Boston back up 3 at the midway point here in the second quarter. DeJounte Murray and Bogdanovich. Here's Murray. Banked it in over Brown. Tough.
Mistakes in their ball movement. They've been excellent this entire game.
Murray stops at the foul line and hits the
big thing for the Hawks. You got to hold him in the shot. No layups. You can't give him layups in the paint.
Young with the floater. It's good.
in that second quarter. By the way, we did not see Grant Williams as part of the Celtics rotation in that first half. Hunter Knocks this Hunter.
Consistently. They've got 4 guys in double figures. Atlanta has a lot of guys that are struggling here in this game and aren't contributing very much.
Murray able to...
Doesn't. It was Boston's 7th offensive rebound of the half. It's led to 11 second chance points. Young
to his spot.
20 for Tatum. And we are tied here in Atlanta. Young to Hunter, steps into a 3, and he sticks.
Young gets into it quickly. High pass. Hunter's had the hot hand. The drive and pull-up. It's good.
Average 118 only scoring 102, a minus 16 points in these first 2 games.
Good start for Trae Young.